Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Going to start on this 29 Model A Roadster by Revell. It was sent over to me from Hobby Nut Models. This is a really nice kit after I've opened it and started cutting pieces off the tree. This is really nice kit. Revell, they do a great job. But anyway, I've got all the pieces, or most of the pieces are removed from the tree that I'm going to glue together and get some assembly going, then start to do some painting and priming and all that stuff. I think I'm going to do a mixture of, let's see, they give you the 2-in-1. Okay, so it's like 2-in-1. You can build A on the top or B on the bottom. I kind of like parts of A and parts of B, so I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. You won't know, but anyway, actually they've already mixed it up. If you'll notice, they have the wheels up top on the dark color one. They both have the same wheels, but yet they want to show you, like on the A, they want to do the solid steel wheels. But anyway, I like the aluminum wheels better, so I'm probably going to use them. The chrome on this kit is really nice. That's the wheels I'm going to use right there. It's got some pretty cool parts, and the engine's going to look really cool. There's some chrome parts off of it. It's a really detailed little small block Chevy, and it's going to look nice. Got these cool looking brake drums too. Those old vintage ones or whatever, you know, had those slot or those ribs all over them. So I'm going to get some parts glued together and some primer on it. This is going to be probably a pretty quick build because it's low parts and no chrome, or like, you know, bare metal foil. That's some time consuming stuff there, but I don't think this kit will require any of that. I think I'm going to flat coat some of the chrome just to calm it down a little bit. If you'll notice, it's a bit shiny. So I'll shoot some flat clear over my chrome parts just to tone them down a bit and paint that. They've got the engine red in this one, and it don't really matter what color it is, but I kind of like, if it's a Chevy, I like to paint it orange, and I'll probably paint the engine orange. We'll see. But anyway, let's get started. Okay, so I have got some parts glued together. I've got this in prime, or white primer. It's nice and dry. I went ahead and installed the firewall and the dashboard in it because those will be the same as the body color, and you can do that ahead of time. Got a nice gloss finish on the chassis with the differential, or the rear end housing, in place. Got a coat of orange on my block, and it's yet to be put together. And I re-chromed my blower headers, valve covers, and all these things. There was a little bit of flash on them, so if you know, with chrome, you have, if you clean the flash, you're also cleaning off the chrome. So I like this chrome paint that I use too. Kind of tones it down a bit. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is paint this body, and I've had this paint sitting around for a long time. It's Model Master Stoplight Red Metallic, and you can know I've had it a while because it's only like $3.49. I think it's a little more than that at Hobby Lobby. This is probably 4 or 5 years old. But anyway, it's good paint. I checked it already, and it's a great looking color, and I think it'll go good. It's really metallic. So I'm going to give it a good mixing really quick with a toothpick. I mixed it yesterday, but I just want to give it mix it up again. It's a beautiful color. Hopefully it turns out good. Using that light, or that white primer base, it should really, maybe it won't look pink. Okay. So I'm going to pour a portion of this. I'm not going to need much paint. It's a small body, so let me see here. Probably in the neighborhood of that, maybe a little more. Don't want to run out. Alright, take it, and I'll wipe the bottle off here because it will make a mess to try and put the lid back on. And my reducer. And let me see how much we have here. Looks about right. There's no, I don't have a formula for this, but I just mix it until it looks like it's got enough. That's my formula. Give it a good shaking. And then judge, is it too thin? And yes, I would say it is too thin. So I will add more paint. Guys, let me know what you do, because many of you guys that have much more experience than me doing this, mixing paints and stuff, are probably shouting at the screen saying, no, don't do that, do this, do that. Let me know. I get a lot of good advice in the comments. Lots of good advice. Okay, that looks about right. All right, now use my gravity feed airbrush that not too many people like, apparently. It works good for me though. As long as you don't get down to the very bottom, it doesn't really start spitting and sputtering. All right, I'm going to reposition the camera, get this hooked up, get some paint on here. Stand by a second. Alright guys, so I've got the I put 2 coats of paint on this body. The first coat wasn't quite dark enough. It's somewhat of a transparent color, and some of the body lines would show through, but I went back and done a second coat, and boy does it's beautiful. I wish you could really see the metallic in it, but it's a really pretty color. And so that turned out nice. Not much to paint there, such a small body. I re-chromed most of the chrome parts, basically everything. I'm not going to re-chrome the grill. I blacked it out though, so it would look like it's supposed to be. Blower bell is painted, re-chromed all these parts here, not the knockoffs, and also have got some black washing done on the wheels, and they're looking really nice. So it's gonna turn out good. Wired my distributor and got it painted, and it's going to mount back there in the back. Well, anyway, I've already drilled out my spark plug holes for my small block Chevy here, and I'm going to route them under the headers. This thing will not stand up. Anyway, I'm going to route them under the headers because these headers somewhat come straight out, so I'll be routing the plug wires behind the cylinder heads and down. And I got the carburetors on it, and I'll go back and do some black washing and things to give it some detail. Got the seats painted. I don't know how this is going to look, but that's what I chose to do. I didn't want to just do a single color. I wanted to do brown. I thought that would look good with this up against this red, and I do believe it will. So I just two-toned the seats, and that's where I'm at. So brake drums and all those things are painted. So I'm going to get some more assembly done. I'm going to go ahead and install the plug wires. I'm not going to do that on video. You can go back and check out some other videos where I went through and did the spark plug wires, but I'm not going to film that right now. But I'm going to get some more assembly done. Probably going to cut this video into 2 parts. So I'll get the engine wired, and we'll come back and take a look at that. And so hold on just a snap of your fingers, and I'll be back with a small block Chevy with plug wires. Alright everybody, here's my progress so far. Last clip I was about to run the wires, spark plug wires, which I was accomplished, and got them running under the headers, as you see there, both sides. Got the engine mounted in the chassis, obviously. Got the wheels and tires put together, and boy, those things are really nice. I re-chromed, as I think I've already mentioned this, but I re-chromed my my engine chrome, the chassis chrome. I did not re-chrome the hat there on the carburetors, and I didn't re-chrome the wheels and the grill and stuff. But some of this chrome had a little bit of flash on it, and so to clean that off, it's necessary that the chrome is scraped off as well. So I just went ahead and sprayed it all. It gives it a little toned down look, kind of a more realistic look, in my opinion, like the blower, which I've got a little black washing on the ribs of the blower there and the valve covers, but it's a little more toned down chrome color, or I guess you would call it a color, whatever, finish, yeah, chrome finish, whatever. But it just looks more realistic as far as the engine goes. Now with the grill and everything, I really like the nice shiny grill that it's got. And man, my paint's turned out great. I'm so thrilled with that. It's such a small little body, didn't take much paint to paint it. My two-tone interior panels, which I've not installed yet. I've just got the seat sitting there, and floor pan sitting behind it here. But yeah, this kit is just so nice. It's gone together so well. Revell's done a really good job with this one. I black washed all I could, the engine and such. I don't want to grease it up, but I want to give it some shadowing, give it some life. I don't want it to look like a $3 Walmart toy. I want it to look like an actual car. I think that's what we as modelers have the desire to do. We want these things to look real. One of the guys on our Facebook group, he likes to put his cars to make them look like that they're sitting on a real road, and he does such a great job with that. But yeah, that's the goal. It's to make this, to fool somebody if they didn't see the scale of it, to say that is a real 1929 Model A Roadster. But anyway, speaking of the Facebook, if you haven't already, go over and check out our Facebook group, Model Car Videos Facebook group. And to be a member, you have to answer 2 questions that should not give, if you've built any models and been around the modeling community any time at all, you shouldn't have any problem with those. Answer those questions, and me and my buddy Chris Callen will approve you if you've answered those questions. Speaking of Chris Callen, I want you guys to go over and check out his website, Chris Callen Auto Art. I'll put a link of that in the description as well. Chris is an amazing painter of automobiles, classic cars and such. Go over there and check out some of his work. It's amazing. I was talking to him the other day, and I told him, I was like, man, you don't want to see me draw something. It would be basic, like a 3-year-old did it. But Chris has an amazing talent to paint these cars, and a lot of them are with the sun setting and the reflections. And you go over there and check him out, Chris Callen Auto Art. Also, thank you to Mark at Hobby Nut Models again for this kit that he sent me. Thanks, Mark. I really appreciate it. This has been a fun build. Go over to Hobby Nut Models. Check his inventory over there. He's as of late he's added some new old stock type of stuff, I just noticed. So go over there and check out Hobby Nut Models. Link in the description below. And I don't think I have anything else to say. So when we come back, next part 2 of this build will be the completion of it. We'll be talking about it and a slideshow, but that'll be on part 2. This is part 1. Again, guys, I really appreciate you all watching. If you haven't already subscribed, I would appreciate if you'd go over there and hit the subscribe button. Looking at my the information that YouTube gives me, the majority of the views that my videos get are from unsubscribed viewers. So if you guys that are subscribed, if you haven't subscribed, please go over there and subscribe. And again, I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching these videos. Thanks for the thumbs up, the interaction, the comments. Thanks for you guys that have joined the Facebook group, and we're having a great time. And again, thanks to Market Hobby Nut Models for giving me this kit to build. So guys, until next time, part 2 coming up. See you later. You guys take care.